My name is Kevin Ray, and you're listening to Truckers and Others. Well, howdy doody. We are, it's 3:30. Or, well, actually, it's a little later now. Let me see what, one of these waters was mine. 3:50. And I am headed out on this beautiful Tuesday. Oh shit. Hold on. Yep. I'm having some fucking issues. You know, I'm having issues. I need time to be able to sit still to figure out my fucking issues. And I have not had the time to sit still yet. And I tried to fixing it just now a little bit ago. My fucking upload website fucking app bullshit. So I can upload all these fucking podcasts is all fucked up. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. It really pisses me off right now. Today we've had a good day. And yesterday, let me start off with yesterday. What the fuck is my fucking watch is buzzing me, saying you've hit a lot of steps today. 10,000. I think most of that's bouncing around in a fucking truck. So, okay, at low speeds. It thinks I'm running. Yesterday I hit a bird. Like you had heard on yesterday's podcast. This door ain't shut. Motherfucker. At least I have AC. This is the only good thing about that I got going on right now is I got AC finally. Hit a bird yesterday, and I said, "Oh shit, it's probably stuck to the front of my truck." And I stopped the podcast before I had ended up stopping. I stopped and I looked, and there was no bird there. There was no dent. There was no blood. There was no nothing. So unfortunately, I killed a bird, and I didn't get a look at it. Oh, cold water is good. And yesterday I picked up a frac tank. I went out there. So this is what happened: is I was driving out there, and I wasn't sure how much I was going to be removing. I thought there was going to be at least 3 to 4 to maybe 6 loads driving back and forth. So Sweet Springs, Casey's over to Kansas City to dump it, and I get out there, and wouldn't you know it, there's only like 700 gallons in the bottom of this frac tank. Like, and you can tell because of where the dirt line is on the wall, they didn't put any more than 700 gallons in this fucking thing. So I was like, well, that's weird. Called my boss. He said, oh, cool. All right, well, suck it up, dump it. And then I finished this sentence. I said, then you want me to grab the winch truck, go back out there and pick up the frac tank? He said, yes, sir. I said, all right. I gained a lot of brownie points yesterday. So, very rarely, especially with one person, do you get to go out there, suck it dry, dump it, and then go back out there, pick it up, bring it back to the shop, wash it. I washed it. I did have one guy helping because you're not allowed to, even on our property, you know, it's against the rules and the laws and stuff for me to be inside of a confined space without, the right personnel there. So I did have to have a person or multiple people, depending on who's listening, watch me while I was in the confined space. All I had to do was get in there get with a brush, and then the person standing at the hole, or one of the people standing at the hole, wash the shit, because I left it loaded on the truck, so it was at a large angle. So I just got in there and rinsed it out, or brushed all the dirt, and then somebody else rinsed it all out. And it ended up fine. And then I delivered the frac tank back to the rental place. So this is a job that my boss was expecting to take like 2 days, maybe more than that, depending on equipment. And I myself was able to get it all done in one day, and it wasn't even like a long day at work. I mean, I got off at like 4:30, so I mean it was a decent day because I started at 6:30 because I went to the Monday meeting. So I gained a lot of brownie points. He was very proud of me. He said, "I'm so proud of you. You did a good job." He actually said that to me. He said, "You did a good job." I said, "Whoa! Was not expecting one of those today." He said, "Hey, yeah, you did a pretty good job." And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna ride this fucking wave, buddy. I'm on a fucking surfboard doing a fucking kickflip or whatever the fucking surfers do." Oh, the babies. And sorry, there's a car pulled over. There's a tow truck driver, and he was loading up some baby seats into his tow truck. Somebody's car broke down with the babies, and they're probably pretty warm today. Now I gotta remember where the fuck I'm going. I better just pull up the map. That's a good idea. Just have the map up and ready to go if I decide I need to know where the fuck I'm going. Alright, here we are. Come on, phone. Dude, I had to reset this phone, and now it's still like getting its legs underneath it. Trying to figure out what the fuck I want. Had a good time yesterday. I got home and the yard was yelling at me. The yard was like, "Mow! Mow!" And I said, "No! I am not mowing today. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. I am fucking going inside." And I grilled up some burgers and some brats and some bacon. And we had some delicious burgers and brats last night. And then I drank 3 Twisted Teas, and I watched a movie called Baby Driver, and then I fell asleep. And it was a good time. Then I woke up this morning early, and then went back to sleep, and then woke up exactly on time. Got up, got everything going. I was in my car rolling down the road, and then I hit the highway, and the highway was closed. Okay? So this is not good for me in the mornings because the guy that I was working with, I thought I was going to be going to Des Moines today. Yeah, that's what I told you guys yesterday. I said, "I'll be going to Des Moines in the morning, so you guys will hear a good podcast." Well, that didn't happen because Des Moines apparently got hit by some sort of a storm. I'm guessing over the weekend. I don't know. And they don't have any power out there. Now, it's kind of confusing because what the fuck power do you need for me to be out there and get loaded? It's a warehouse. If the door locks are electronic, I guess that could be a problem. But everything is manually operated that I'm there to do. So they were like, the lights don't turn on. They're like, you have a forklift with headlights. But I don't know. They didn't want me to come over there and get a load today. Their power is out. I'm like, well, the garage door, I lift up by myself. The dock plate, you just pull the pin and it fucking lifts up. And then I use my truck and I back over there. And then there's no lights inside this building anyways. It's all sunlight coming in, mainly. I guess there is some lights there, but they're not doing anything. And then you use a forklift, which is powered by fucking propane, to pick up these totes and put them in my fucking truck. I don't know. They were out of power. I guess to scale. They would want to scale me in and scale me out. And so the scale was a little messed up. They couldn't check trucks in. They couldn't do the paperwork the correct way or something. I don't know. I'm going to quit. The fuck is going on in this thing? This is a bumpy motherfucking truck right here. It's so goddamn bumpy. Oh, flat tire on the back of that rig. Uh, So, anyways, I got a text last night. They said, hey, you're not going to Des Moines. You are going to a place with a different guy. Unless you hear differently, that's what you're doing tomorrow. And I did not hear differently, so I get out to go to work, and the highway is shut down. I did call the guy, and he said, be there at 7. I said, cool. And I left exactly on time. And the highway was shut down. But the highway had been shut down for many hours before I was even awake. I was still having a dream, and the highway got shut down. So that means everybody else that woke up in the morning on get to work on time found out that the highway was shut down, and they clogged up every back road that I would take to go around a slowdown. So the slowdown, the backup ways were all backed up also. It was a horrible ordeal. I was 25 minutes late for work today. And I texted dude and said, hey man, there's a lot of fucking traffic today, more than normal. So I'm going to be about 20 minutes late. And he was not happy. And I said, sucks to suck, I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, man. I want to be there, but I can't. I'm actively breaking laws to get there on time. Yeah, so I ended up getting there about 20 minutes late. And this is the fucked up deal. So he said, I asked him on my way in, whenever he called me and I told him about the backup, I said, do you need me to grab a truck? Or am I riding with you? Because I'm, if I'm on a crew job, sometimes I just ride in a pickup truck. And I'm not sure what we're doing or anything. He said, we are cleaning underneath a truck scale. And, yeah, you'll just ride with me. And I said, oh, okay, cool. I'll be there as soon as I can get there. And so I haul in there, and I get there, and then I open up the door to his truck. Him and two other guys are sitting in the truck. They're hooked up to a pipe trailer, but I'm like, this is weird. All right, whatever. And I'm just shoving a bunch of shit out of the fucking way so I can get my shit and my fat ass into his truck seat. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean, what am I doing? You said on the phone I was riding with you. He said, no, I've been pointing at the fucking guzzler. I'm like, you're pointing at the guzzler? He's like, yes, you're driving the guzzler today. I'm like, and I, still with my waking up mind and with all the commotion that's been going on, I still have enough cognition to realize that there's a Class A CDL driver sitting in the back of this truck, and there's a Class B CDL driver sitting in the front seat of this truck, and then the guy that's running the job is also a Class A. And I said, oh, I did not realize. All right, well, let me go pre-trip the fucking guzzler, get signed into it, make sure it's got all of the hardware and shit that we need, and then get it fired up, check the oil, kick the tires, and then get out on I don't know if you understand what I'm saying right now is the guy that you have two eligible drivers sitting in your fucking pickup truck right now. Why would you, all right, hey, Kevin's going to be a little late. Hey, can you run the guzzler today? And both of them probably would have said, yeah, sure. And they would have gone over there, had it gone, ready to go. And then I would have just thrown my shit into the back of a pickup and everybody would have been fine. Everything would have been great. What the fuck is this saying? What the fuck is this saying right now? What the fuck is this saying right now? Am I going the wrong way to the place that I thought I was going? I think I am. Recenter. We'll get this figured out. Anyways, yeah, these motherfuckers. Listen, you think I'm slowing down the process here? Well, guess what? It's gonna take another 15 fucking minutes for me to get this truck ready to go when you guys have been sitting here ready to go for 20. So I was just like confused on the whole deal. Like, why, if I was gonna be late, why would you have me drive the truck? Like, driving the truck, like, if you wanted to punish me for what was going on, then me riding in the pickup would have been that, because I ran the truck all day. I stood outside watching them work all day long. I didn't get down. I mean, I did work. Don't get me wrong. I did do a lot of work, but I did a lot of sitting too. I think everybody was pretty happy with the way everything turned out. But, it's just like, what the fuck, man? If you wanted to punish me, you would have had me ride in the truck, somebody else run the fucking guzzler, and then I would have been one of the guys in the hole doing the work. Because the person that drives the guzzler is normally the person that operates the guzzler, and the person that operates the guzzler normally needs to be not actively in the work area. He needs to be near the truck. So if there's an issue, you're paying attention to the truck and being like a hole watch, type situation. So I don't know. I was a little irritated there at the beginning, but I kept on, okay, guys? I kept fucking poking the bear every chance I got. He started to get really upset, but that's okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't getting really upset, but I thought I was poking him like he could have gotten really upset and it would have been normal. Because I just kept making fun of him a little bit. And anyways, yeah, we were at a place. They had 2 truck scales, and they wanted to clean out underneath them. There's just, there's a grain hauling elevator area, so there's a lot of dust and shit, and it gets built up underneath the scales. But it's like you can stand up underneath the scale, so it's not, and the shit wasn't built up so much that the scales were reading improperly. It's just last time they had us come out and clean them, it took all day for one scale because there was so much built up in there. So they just have us come out there and clean them a little bit more often now, which is fine. This place is much closer than what I thought it was. Yes, I totally went the wrong direction. It would have been so fast, so much faster if I would have went the other way. But I thought this, I don't know what I was thinking whenever I got out on the road. Anyways, we got the one done, and then we went out to eat lunch, and we stopped. I forgot my bread. I took my lunch, but I forgot my bread. The tale old as time. Forgot the fucking bread, so I said, sorry, honey, gotta go out again. So, went out to eat. But I surprisingly, some of those Mexican restaurants you go to, they're cheap. They're super cheap. So I only spent $12, and I got way more food than I would have anywhere else, which was ideal. But yeah, I got completely fucking dirty because if you're using a guzzler hose, it's got the corrugated 6-inch hose. It's 100-foot long, and if you're sucking dry material, the hose stays light and it doesn't start getting all clogged up and everything. Unfortunately, underneath the scale, there's a lot of water that was not able to escape, so there was a lot of muddy shit underneath there. So it was clogging up the hose. The hose was getting really fucking heavy. It was a horrible deal, but we did it. And then whenever we got to get the hose out of the hole, because it's like a manhole that goes down underground. and pulling that hose out, it was covered in all this shit. So I am covered in cornmeal, basically, because that's mainly what they take at this grain elevator, or the only thing they take. I don't fucking know. I didn't see any beans anywhere. It was just all corn everywhere. Corn and pigeons. And some rats. And some worms. But, and that's all waste shit underneath the scale. Oh! Come on! Come on, Betsy! Bring your Camry up around me. I need to get over. I am in a neighborhood. I don't know where I'm going. Uh, yeah, this is a neighborhood. I don't know why. Apparently, I had a totally wrong idea of where the fuck I was going. I'm on roads that I've never been on before, and I've been on a lot of fucking roads. I almost hit that fucking power line. Oh, Jesus. Is this a no truck route? Because it should be if it ain't. I think I'm recognizing. No, never mind. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. GPS thinks I should just keep going this way. I'm only 6 minutes away, though. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I got completely covered in the fucking cornmeal and shit. And I'm the guy next to the truck, so I gotta make sure the fucking hose doesn't fall into the hole all the way, and it kept trying to, and I'm trying to hold it out, and I'm tying it up, all kinds of stuff. But all in all, we had a good time. Me and another dude, we went to go dump the truck. And he's a dude, I've worked with him a few times now, but me and him have not really talked before. And I was like, hey, because he has a lot of tattoos, and I could tell one of them was a cover-up tattoo. I was like, hey, man, where'd you get all your tattoos? Prison. Oh, shit, all right, cool. He's like, yeah, I killed a guy. Like, oh, man, all right, cool. It was all a long, long time ago, and I don't know if he killed a guy. I don't know if he's just fucking with me, or I don't know. But he doesn't seem like he did or would, or we would hire a man that did that. But what, I don't know. Equal opportunity employer here. He's a cool guy, though. I was just like, you done murdering? Because I don't want to get murdered. And if I do something that makes you want to murder me, just give me a safe word or something. Just be like, banana. And I'll be like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get away from you if you're going to murder me. Just let me know before you start murdering. Yeah, anyways, he's a good guy. Seems like an alright guy. And got that dumped, and I got back to the shop. My wife texted me. She's like, you almost done? I was like, baby, I'm almost done. I'm getting ready to get in my car right now. And then I was going to borrow a truck and trailer and take home a stand-up lawnmower. And I got the A-OK from everybody. And then they said, hey, wait a second. How about, no, you got more work to do. I said, oh, righty. So that's what I'm doing right now. And they were like, yeah, you're going to do part of your job tomorrow today, if that makes sense. So it's a concrete slurry deal. It's where I go out to one of these businesses, and they have a dumpster outside that is for concrete slurry. They're doing tile work or concrete work or something. I'm guessing concrete work if it's concrete slurry. They're doing, and they have like a washout tank, and I got to go out there and suck all the liquid out of the washout tank. And then tomorrow I'm going to go out there and grab the tank and go dump it and then take it back. Normally I'd return the tank back to the rental company wherever it came from, but I am just going to remove the liquid today and then dump the material tomorrow and then take it back to them. Should be a good time. So now tomorrow is going to be a short day, but it's going to be rainy, I believe. So if I'm going to mow my yard, it's got to be today. And my push mower, I mean, I've mowed my yard before, but this is a little bit of a different monster. This is the right fucking place? You know what would be funny if this is not the right place, but I think it is. I think I'm there. I think this is the right place to be. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to have a nice short day, but I won't be able to mow my yard tomorrow, which is not ideal. Turn in here. No trucks, my ass. Oh dear. Yep, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to be. Sorry about the silence. I am navigating through pedestrian traffic. Not ideal. Move your asses. Oh, shit me bricks. Shit me bricks. Shit me britches. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Apparently this way. Here we go. Coming round the mountain when she comes. I'm coming around the fucking shit. I'm looking for a dumpster, y'all. Hey, where's the dumpster? Where's that dumpster that's around here somewhere? Not over here, not over there. Maybe it's over this way. This is jam-packed. Here we go. Never been here before. Gonna just look for what I need. Where the fuck could it be? I'm guessing over here, maybe. Looks like it could be over there. I don't know. There's so many shipping containers and shit everywhere. Yes, I think I'm in the right area. Just looking around for the place for me. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and park it right here, and then we're gonna find out where the fuck I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna let y'all go for now. Well, I told you I'd be back. This place is a monkey fucking a football. I'm just kidding. It's really not that bad, but I arrived. I found the where I'm supposed to be. The gate's locked. I call up the guy that I know. Hey man, gate's locked. Do you know who's supposed to be here? He's like, let me make a couple phone calls, and then I just start walking around, right? And I walk around over there, and then I'm able to get into the place, and I can see the box and get up there and touch it and everything, and smell it, whatever I want to do to it. And then, but that was like a walking gate. It wasn't a gate that I could really drive into. And then there was another gate that led right up to it, but they did not want to. They had it locked, and then they couldn't get a hold of anybody. And then they're saying, well, just throw the hose over the fucking fence and just do it that way. And I'm like, oh, God damn it. I don't want to string out fucking 7 pieces of hose to suck up 500 gallons of water. And then, I got to run it through a fence, get it all hooked up. And then I got to run all the way the fuck around. No, I did not want to do that. So I sat there and waited, and then I decided. Well, they were saying go try the other side. So I was like, yeah, I guess I hadn't been to the other side yet. So I decided to just drive over there, and then I see a guy, and I'm like, hey, fella, you got a key to the gate over there? He says, yeah. I'm like, all right. So I start backing back up to where I was, and then he yells at me as soon as once I get pretty far away from him, he yells at me. He's like, hey, this side over here. He says, pull up to the first gate. And I'm like, what? There's 3 gates, and I need to be at the last gate. And you're trying to get me to you're trying to open up the first gate. I don't want the first gate. I don't think I'm going to be pulled around there, buddy. He's like, no, you'll be all right. I'm like, you want me to, there's shit in the way. I cannot get my truck over there, buddy. I don't know I might as well throw 7 fucking hoses over the fence if this is what you're going to do for me. And then luckily he had a key to the other gate, and I was able to go over there, and then he was backing me up, and he stopped me way short. And I'm like, I park and I get out because he's like freaking out, telling me to stop. I'm like, okay, I stop, and then I go over there. Nothing. He's like, oh, no, let's hit this. I was fucking 4 feet away from another dumpster, and he's like, and not like I was gonna back into it, like it was to the side of me. And I'm like, what? No, I didn't almost hit it. And then he just said, just make sure you lock the gate when you leave. And then he scurried off into whatever fucking place he was. He probably went to go eat corn from under the scale we were cleaning. Fucking weirdo. But I was able, and then once he walked off, I just backed up further and was able to do everything I needed to do with one small section of hose. And I sucked up, I only got like 600 gallons out of there. This one's really full. I'm not used to this because I've done 2 other ones, and they were basically fucking empty. This one is like over half full, so it's probably going to be overloaded on my truck. I'm going to definitely have to put my tag axles down on this one, and I'm hoping that it doesn't fucking all slosh out. Because, I mean, I can't really get, like, the solid stuff with this truck, with the liquid vac. I can get the whatever will go into the hose, but if it's not going into the hose, I ain't going to sit here and fucking deal with all this shit I'm gonna fucking suck whatever I can and get the fuck out of there. Because the rain looks like it could rain at any moment, and I got to mow today. Okay, like there's not really. I mean, I guess if I don't mow today, I'll just mow another time. But it's like I don't know. I guess I'll just do that because they told me I could borrow a mower whenever I want, really. And today I'm not gonna have time to fucking. I'm just gonna go home, get cleaned up and fucking eat a bowl of cereal. I don't know, man. This is ridiculous. And I still got my wife. We are gonna be done soon. I'm like, hey, quit fucking calling and texting me. I mean, I love you, babe, and I know you want to know things, but I'm in the middle of a shit storm. Okay, I can't just play on my phone every 5 seconds. I'm like, I try to explain to her. That's why I don't think she understands what I do. I'm like, I don't. Do you know what I'm doing? Like I'm hauling hoses. I'm driving a truck. I'm talking to you guys. I could talk to her, and I do talk to her a lot, but she just needs immediate answers. And sometimes I end up leaving my phone in the truck, or my shit's dying because I got to use my logs and Google Maps and all kinds of shit on my phone, and it runs my battery out quick. All right. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna give up on anything else today. It's like I've had a day. Um, I was supposed to just haul totes. I was only supposed to haul totes today. What the hell happened? What happened to hauling totes today? No, I'm not doing that. I am driving around through a neighborhood again. This time I'm going the way the GPS says to go, and instead of just guessing which highway I'm supposed to get on, and I am in the neighborhood again. So I guess I wasn't too far off earlier. This is a dangerous intersection right here. You might as well turn around and find a different way to get onto the fucking road. Like a mail truck is about to get fucking T-boned on his way down. Oh my gosh. Where the fuck am I? I don't recognize any of this. But I'm not that. I'm 20 minutes and it's in the red. So that means there's a traffic or accident or something. Oh, things are going well. You know what's really bothered me lately? About 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, the zipper on my work bag has come undone a little bit. And so that means I can't zip my work bag up all the way. So I am terrified, absolutely terrified, that I am dropping shit out of my bag on a daily basis. And so I just it's been really nerve wracking and annoying. And I think it's a really nice bag. I like the bag. And another annoying thing, it all started whenever my boss yelled at me for not having my mask with me. Said, "Hey, why don't you have your mask with you?" I'm like, because I don't do confined space by myself. Like if I'm gonna get into a confined space and need a respirator, usually I know ahead of time because it's not gonna work unless I shave, and I'm not gonna shave every fucking day when I rarely ever go into a tank. So, but he's like, you need to have that on you at all times. I'm like, what about my harness? Do I need my harness with me all the time? Do I need to have a bottle of oxygen with me? Do I, I ought to just pack up the forklift every time because you never know if you're gonna need it. I know I'm being a little facetious. I don't even know what the fuck that word means, but I'm guessing it means something like I'm over exaggerating. or something. But no, it's like, so I carry this fucking thing with me now, and I can't fit my hard hat, my mask, my clipboard, my chew, and all of my other regular everyday supplies in my fucking bag with this respirator in there. It just doesn't fit. And that's what happened is I got everything loaded in it, and then, my bag, it gets stressed when I toss it and throw it and everything, and it fucking ripped the goddamn zipper out of it. Because I got a respirator in my bag that I don't fucking need, ever. The one time, so what happened was I opened up a door and it smelled like ammonia, so I didn't want to get in there. I did get in there for a little bit, but it was so bad I had to get the fuck out. And he's like, "Why don't you have your respirator with you?" Like, I pack my hard hat, my vest, and some gloves every day. I don't pack any other fucking shit, because that's something that would be on a work order or something. It's like, hey, bring this. So now, if I'm gonna ever do that job, he says, bring your respirator. I'm like, all right, well, I also need to have an air monitor. He's like, all right, grab one. Like, so, and I gotta have cartridges also that clip onto my respirator. But there's like 18 different types of cartridges. So it's just, I'm fighting a losing battle here. It's like, all right, how about this? Hey, fuck off. I'm not packing any more of this shit. If I need it, I will bring it. But if I don't need it, why the fuck am I bringing it? I'm not a fan of this highway interchange right here. All right, the speed limit's 55, but if I do the speed limit, I can't get anywhere I need to fucking go. Never mind, I can go where I need to go, but I am cutting people off. Like, they're like, now they got to go around me to the left, but turns out everybody that is in the far left lane needs to go to the far right lane, so I don't know, man. All in all, a good day. I'm just taking this truck back to the shop. Somebody else is gonna fucking deal with this shit in the morning, and then I'm gonna drive over there. Dude, the box, they put the fence in. It's just like a construction fence, but they do like drill holes in the floor or in the ground in the parking lot to mount poles. And so I don't know how hard it would be to move this fence out of the way, but I know that they put the box in there empty, and then they scooted it over with a forklift. So now it's fully loaded, and I got to get in there with my truck tomorrow, and it's not gonna I'm gonna have to slide it sideways, which I don't want to do. It's not gonna slide sideways anyways. I'm gonna not have a good time tomorrow when I'm trying to get this shit. Um, I'm either gonna have to take their fence down or move it out of the way or something, which I'll probably end up just doing that. I'll just show up early and I'll just start taking shit apart. Sorry, need to fucking do work here. And then whenever I bring it back, I can put it at an angle and they can move it if they want to with a forklift later. But getting it picked up after it's fucking loaded, it's not gonna be fun. Because I'm gonna have to yank it sideways to get the front end over so it'll line up to my truck. Oh well. That's for tomorrow. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna load up a mower. I'm just gonna let it grow, you know. I'm just gonna let it grow, let it grow. My lawn is not gonna be get mowed. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end this here because I'm running into traffic. I'm gonna call the wife and see what she has to say. How about you all keep all 18 down, and I'll talk to you soon. Soon. Soon.